when I first planned this.
It's my fault. I'm the problem. It's me.
But anyway, you'll see at the end of the podcast why that was. Maybe it was worth it.
Maybe
it was worth it. So as we wait for some more people to join into the stream, in case you missed it, a few videos I posted last week. I haven't put them in the description box yet. I'll do that afterwards as I was working on other things. But I did a video on Universal Studios Florida, an update video. I did a Universal food video all about pizzas and hamburgers. Mm-hmm. And a buy this or maybe that video I also did this week. I will put links to those in the description box if you have not seen those yet. Or you can just go to the channel, see them up there in video. Mm-hmm. Okay, so and have we have enough people to get officially started? Our crazy morning. Well, part of it was you had done something, and then I was trying to do something new with that I had never done before.
Right.
So, but anyway, I think we're good to go. So let's officially start this podcast with my vlogger voice intro. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
And this is your theme park wrap-up podcast.
Yeehaw.
It's a cowboy hat kind of day, honey.
Yep, it's a cowboy kind of day.
Okay, we'll talk about the hat later, maybe. I don't know. But let's get to the newsy news. For those of you who just tuned in for the newsy news, try to do that first. Let me switch this screen. Let me add this to the stage, Nikki. Boom. At Walt Disney World, the Country Bears are back.
Woohoo!
The new version features new songs and costumes while maintaining the spirit of the original attraction, which opened with the Magic Kingdom in 1971. Opening day attraction. The new name of this is slightly different, but not much. Country Bear Musical Jamboree. Supposedly, I haven't seen it, but the word on the street, kind of a lighter tone than the previous version.
Okay.
It has turned away, they say, from Lost Love or Lousy Love. Do you remember the show?
Mm-hmm. I do.
I've only saw it like 2 or 3 times in my lifetime, so I don't know.
It was great air conditioning. Back when the kids were little.
Take the kids, exactly.
Take the kids, and the kids would nap, and I would watch a show in nice air conditioning.
It does play tribute or homage to the original version of it. Okay. There's a new marquee up front and everything. That the Country Bears was never my jam.
I liked it. I always thought it was really cute.
I saw it recently though. We saw it recently. Last time you had a pass, we saw it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like last year.
Before it changed.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen the new version.
Yeah.
But never my jam. I think I maybe 2 times, maybe 3 at the most. I'm being generous.
Okay.
But maybe 2 or 3 times I saw it.
Gotcha.
But you did see a lot with the kids.
Yes. Well, you should go and you should go see it. Now, like, you have a pass and everything. I don't know if it's copyrighted music or you can live stream it, but
it is the music they do now is a lot from the Disney library of music.
Okay.
So like
you should go see it and then let us know what you think.
Yeah. Like songs from like different movies like The Jungle Book and stuff, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
So anyways, that's what's happening there at Disney. And I think today's live stream will be a little shorter. Not a lot of newsy news with the theme parks this week, but the dates for holidays at Universal Orlando Resort 2024 have been officially announced. The holiday season offerings at Universal Orlando will begin on November 22nd and run through December 31st, 2024.
Okay.
I don't know the days, like what day is the 31st? That's like a Saturday or Sunday or something.
I can look it up really fast.
The full details have not been announced.
Okay, so November 22nd is a Friday.
Okay, makes sense.
The week, like the Friday before, like Thanksgiving.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the 31st is a Tuesday.
Well, it is the end of the year.
Yeah, it is.
But sometimes they extend that
They
through
do, like a following
to line it
week.
up with the weekend or something.
Yeah, like through the 3rd or the 4th or whatever.
Maybe they felt Tuesday was too early in the week to extend it all the way through the next weekend.
Maybe.
But anyway.
Yeah, they are. It does seem shorter this year. Usually it goes into like into January because like a lot of people have off.
Yeah.
You know, for like the holiday, you know, the winter holiday
school break and
yeah.
Now I kind of expect the usual activities and things for the Universal holidays. Maybe a few little sprinkles of wrinkles.
What?
maybe some new wrinkles sprinkled in.
Okay.
You like that?
That's funny.
What? Are you confused?
Well, no, I looked down to see something and then I lost. I wasn't listening to you.
No,
all I heard was the wrinkles of
sprinkles of wrinkles.
Yeah, and wrinkles.
I was saying that I expect the usual stuff: Grinchmas, Macy's, holiday tribute store. But they tend to, if they don't do anything drastically different, they will sprinkle in some new wrinkles. Okay. I mean, do you understand what I said?
I understand what you said. It was a little lame, but I give you props for trying.
It was not lame.
Just a little. That's what you had. If you have to explain it too much, then it doesn't hit right.
You've never heard the phrase like, "Oh, no. We've added a few wrinkles."
I guess so.
I know you have.
I know.
Yeah. But anyway, if there's any major changes, other than a few little wrinkles, or changes, look it up on the internet. I'll let you know. By the way, though, if you're coming to visit during the Christmas holidays, or like Halloween, Halloween Horror Nights, I have partnered with Expedia, so I have some links on my main hub website, rixflixemporium.com. There's a box right there for hotel bookings. I do have ideas, or maybe they're illusions of grandeur, where I want to have my own travel platform. This is kind of the interim step. I hope it's not the last step, but in the meantime, I am an affiliate with Expedia.com, and you can, anything you do with Expedia, you can do through me safely with that link. So if you're coming for Halloween Horror Nights or the holidays, if you're going to book through Expedia anyway, go ahead and use my links.
That's right.
And you can find that, I think, in the description box. Or, like I said, rixflixemporium.com has everything.
Did you see Jay Moore?
No.
Airbnb at Rix Flix Homestead? I wish. It's always been a dream of mine, is to have, like, you know, rental property so that, you know, short-term rentals, you know, for people that come into town. But
maybe one day.
Maybe one day. We'll see.
Jay. Maybe one day.
Fingers crossed. That would be an awesome. Awesome.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so some other Universal stuff. Halloween Horror Nights 33 tribute store, the pass holder preview. The dates have been announced. Wednesday, August 28th. The 28th of August.
And did you go back and look at my text message? Because on the live stream, you kept saying the wrong day and time, and blaming me for it. And who was correct?
You're right.
It wasn't my fault. Because you wrote 11/11 instead of 28.
I just copied and pasted from somewhere.
Well, not from me.
Sherry Bricker McCoy.
Totally blamed me, guys. I was like, I was adamant that it was.
With a member for 48 months says, were y'all able to get your frequent flyer passes with Express? We'll talk about it in a minute.
Yes, that's coming up.
In a minute.
Yes, coming up. Sherry.
Actually, I think that's the next thing on my notes here.
It is.
Which is, yes.
Okay, segue. Good segue.
Thank you, Sherry. Good segue. HHN multi-night tickets went on sale a few days ago. You can still get, or actually, this is it. Oh, I want to say this about me. You can get single night tickets from me. I think there's a link in the description box. It's part of the whole Expedia affiliate thing. If you're buying HHN tickets, come through me. Anyway, so the single night tickets have been on sale, now available through me. The multi-night tickets just went on sale. We got ours, but it's the versions with the express passes that are sold out. We didn't get frequent fear plus with express passes.
No. No, we've never gotten that. We've always just gotten frequent fear plus or frequent fear.
Right.
So, but it's the ones that it's those multi-night passes that have express that are sold out.
I looked,
and we were all shocked. This was
Yeah.
all something that shook like the whole HHN, stratosphere. We didn't know that was going to happen.
Well, I double checked this morning, but I think the confusion might have been because this was happening live on the live stream. People saying this is sold out. This is sold out. No, it's not sold out. But what happened, I think, because when I looked this morning, each little box, there's a big red disclaimer, such and such and such with express is sold out. So I think maybe people just saw that and assumed everything was sold out.
Right. It's not.
Frequent fear like plus without the express, I think is still available.
As of right now.
Right. This moment.
Because we don't know.
Let's get some disclaimers.
Yeah, we were all, like I said, a little surprised when we didn't realize that those could get sold out, let alone so quickly, you know.
But we never really,
we've never
maybe 1 year we did the biggest like package where you got the express.
Maybe you, but never me.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, I've never spent that much money on HHN.
Okay.
I mean,
she would know because
I nickel and dime everything that we do, and I've never ever done that.
Yeah, she buys the extra tickets for us.
Yeah.
I don't have to see that. Shocking sometimes the prices. Yeah, Mike says he didn't get express this year. Glad they're restricting it. Yeah, that's the thing to think about. It is, they'll be more valuable for people who have them, maybe worth the cost. How much the tickets went up this year, Nikki? Do you recall from last year?
Well, the frequent fear plus didn't go up, but maybe like $10 compared to what we had paid for it last year. But I do know that there was some significant price jumps in other pass options, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Derek said that it went up and then it went back down and went back up again. Yeah. In terms of availability. Right. Yeah. So we don't know if they're gonna re-release any more. Single day express, yes. Jordan Hill is still available. Absolutely.
Right,
but it's just those that are attached to the multi-night passes that sold out.
So frequent fear plus with express passes sold out that package.
Right.
But you can still buy them individually.
Right.
Right now.
Yeah, by the day. Exactly.
Woo.
Yeah, the HHN, universe was losing their minds. They were pretty upset about the whole thing. I mean, the thing is because people just didn't know, and no one knew that they were going to limit.
No one had a heads up.
Yeah.
Like, I better go right now.
Exactly.
Derek says most went up like 7%. With express went up about 15 expense percent, according to Derek.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I never really pay close attention because I know I just have to get them, so we just buy them.
Right. So yeah, Josh said those with express went up between, depending on the level, 80 to what was it?
There you go. I had to put it up there
to 140. Yeah. So it was pretty pricey.
Woo.
And they still sold out.
Yeah.
But we didn't even know. We didn't even know there was a limited amount.
Yeah.
That's new. I'm pretty sure that's new. I don't ever remember a time when that occurred. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I have never paid that close attention to the ones with the express pass packages.
Right, because we never do that.
Yeah.
So.
But I happened to be live when all that was happening.
Yeah, when all that was going down.
Information coming at me. I couldn't go to the interweb and see what was actually happening. Mm-hmm. But I think we have it nailed down now. Multi-night tickets are still available as of this morning when I checked.
Right.
Just can't get that packaged with your express.
Right. And even Derek Jackson was saying that it's actually a really good deal if you're planning on going a lot of nights and using, express, quite often every time you want to go. So yes, I would agree that it's definitely. Now there was times when we just didn't do that. We're just like, okay, well, we'll do a few houses and then go home. So it wouldn't be worth it really to us.
Sarah says the Russia Fear passes are the same prices as last year. Okay.
So the Rush of Fear, isn't that like the beginning month?
Yeah, that's like the early date. The early
September
dates.
Or whatever. It's just 1 month.
I don't know the exact time frame, but it is the early dates of HHN.
Gotcha.
Oh, Ross. I gotta put that comment up.
Of course you do.
Loves the hat. Now the thing is with the cowboy hat, I'm in Florida. I wear shorts all the time, so I don't think shorts and cowboy hats is a look.
Honestly, the way people dress nowadays, I mean, they go to Publix in their pajamas. So if you want to go in shorts and socks with flip flops and a cowboy hat, go with your bad self.
How about some? How about some?
Don't walk in there.
No. How about some cowboy boots, some cut off jeans,
jorts? Get you some jorts.
How about that look, baby?
I like it. Let's do this.
No.
But I'm not around.
So I'm kind of waiting for winter to wear it out. I just don't like the shorts and cowboy hat look. Even if I'm wearing like trainers or something, I think cowboy hats should be worn with like long jeans. That's just me.
That's right.
All right. Oh, okay. So that's that.
Yes.
Rumors. Rumor alert.
Rumor alert.
So for the past few months, there have been some insidious rumors floating around. That's the best way I can describe these rumors. They were insidious. They were insidious.
Okay.
The insidious rumors were true. Universal announced a new Halloween Horror Nights house, Insidious the Further. Nice. Guests are invited to travel into a dimension with tortured souls and demonic entities in an experience. What did I type? What did I type?
No, in an experience themed to Blumhouse Insidious film franchise. Yes. The storyline focuses on the Lamberts, a couple whose son slips into a comatose state after being possessed by an evil spirit.
Continue.
Okay, inside the house, HHN visitors will be transported into the Further, a place where ghosts and demons are waiting to steal the souls of unsuspecting humans. While traveling from red door to red door, fans will encounter the red-faced demon, Keyface, and the bride in black, and the spirit of the man who can't breathe.
Gotta have a slide for that. Want to redo it?
No, I don't.
But anyway, for some reason, Darth Maul is showing up.
Dude, it looks like it. Oh, I can't get that out of my head now. Oh.
Hey, what's up, Darth Maul?
Why'd you do that? Did you come up with that on yourself? All by yourself? No. Okay.
I think someone made a comment in the live stream.
It does. I can't. Great. I can't unsee that now.
Darth Maul at HHN 2024.
Yep.
Thanks for reading that for me.
Yeah, no problem. So the thing I know that happens when we do like edited vlog or edited videos, you should see the mistakes. Anyway, I've never seen Insidious, and I'm not a scary movie fan, so this house will be completely like just scary to me. I'm not going to be able to follow the storyline at all.
You're not going to watch the movies before? Why not?
No, because I don't like scary movies. I like HHN, just because it's different than watching a scary movie. So,
well, I always recommend watching the movies.
Of course you do. Some of them are going to I'll watch Ghostbusters. But I'm a child. I can't help it. I'm too scared. I don't like them.
Is it because when you went to your grandparents' house as a child, you watched
Poltergeist?
That's why she's afraid of clowns.
In the middle of the night, everybody else was asleep. I'm like, oh, let me just turn on the TV because I'm sleeping on the couch. And this just like, oh, what a nice, sweet family. I didn't end up being Poltergeist. It scarred me for life. What a cute little
girl like me. I bet I have a lot in common with this girl, you thought.
Yeah, Carrie Ann. Yeah, for sure.
And what happened to her?
She got taken, and it was very scary, and I don't like it. Yes, I'm.
So those of you who have watched for a long time, and Nikki not fond of clowns, that is the reason why.
Yeah, I'm not fond of them. I don't. Yeah, I don't like even. Yeah, no, I just don't like scary movies. But I like HHN.
Mm-hmm. Well, it took you a long time to go to HHN.
It did. It took me a bunch of years, and now I'm sad I didn't go sooner. I have something in my eye.
Our first date was to a scary movie. I'm so lucky I got a second date.
No kidding. Our first date, which was a blind date, was a scary movie, and it was god awful.
It wasn't even a good one.
No, it was awful. And then he takes me, like, one of our nighttime dates is to the haunted house on Church Street when that was like a full-time haunted house there.
Downtown Orlando, Church Street, they used to have a year-round haunted house.
You were lucky you were cute.
So I took her to
and a nice guy. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to hold my hand, because I was so scared. I was like, ah. That's all.
Part of my playbook, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day.
Anyway, blind dates work, guys. We've been together ever since. Ironically, even though.
But the movie we saw ended up being at Fright Night.
Yes.
Universal's very before it was
Very
even called Halloween Horror
first
Nights.
HHN was
It was
Fright Night.
there, so it would have worked. But you wouldn't go to that with me.
No.
I guess
I don't know why. Why didn't we go? I mean, you already took me to a haunted house.
Well, maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why. Maybe you scarred me for life.
Like, yeah,
for 20-something years, I was like, no.
One haunted house is enough, Rick.
Exactly. I'm done. Thank you.
Let's go do some things we want to do. Exactly. Or I want to do. All right. So anyway, I think yeah, that was our first daytime date. So I think that leaves just one more house.
Ooh.
I think one more house, and that's going to be the classic monsters. Well, that we've had 6. There's going to be 6 original houses. Those have all been announced, right? So that leaves 4 for the original or the IPs, and we've had Ghostbusters, Quiet Place, and Insidious. So the last announcement should be a classic monster house.
Gotcha.
Monster.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, I don't think it is the creature from the Black Lagoon. Can I just steal this for a second? I don't think it's the creature from the Black Lagoon. Is that focused?
There it is.
Finally. Preview, teaser. So anyway, now I had a question last night in the live stream. People someone made a comment and they asked kind of my opinion. Was they were not like blown away with the IPs this year.
Yeah.
So we're talking classic monsters, Insidious, Quiet Place, and Ghostbusters. And I'm not blown away either. Okay. They're just kind of there for me. Now, if they were to announce a creature from the Black Lagoon house, then my hype level would go off the charts.
Right.
So now, and I think this is just for me for like pre-hype of the event. Usually when we go, we enjoy like the original houses anyway. Some of the best houses.
Yes, honestly, some of the best houses are those original houses. So like for me, it's not a huge, factor if IPs aren't like, fantastic in a way or super scary movies or whatever. I don't know. I'm probably in the minority in that case where I like the original houses better most of the time.
Well, for me, the hype level is a little down. But I think that's what the IPs do is kind of, especially for like the more casual fans,
right?
Is kind of elevate the hype level of the event.
Yeah, or you mean not the casual fans, the actual like the hardcore fans.
No, everyone. Like if someone is just like, oh, I kind of likes going and it's not their thing, but they hear about my gosh, it's whatever house, whatever,
right?
Stranger Things, because they really love that show. It kind of hypes them up.
I got you. Yeah.
So yeah, I think my hype level is not as up as other years because of that.
Okay. But like like we said, originals usually are some of the best houses because they're not constrained by any, like theming or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Monica wants to know, will the parade happen days during the HHN? I think so. I think the parade is supposed to go until around November 14th.
Yeah, which means that there's a big overlap.
Yeah, that mega movie parade, I think is going to go until it has to make way for the Macy's parade, Christmas parade.
Are they going to bring it back? I wonder.
Like I would think so. Yeah.
I would hope so. I mean, my God, there's a lot of money on those floats. Yeah. So I would imagine it would come back in January.
Yeah, people have asked me that too. I think it might be more because they always say on select days. So maybe the days will be more select then. Mm-hmm. But I anticipate it coming back after the Christmas parade, but just maybe more select days or on the select day schedule, like when they think it's going to be the busiest, maybe the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or something.
Right. Derek Jackson says that it's possible that they've been running at 2:00. So they'll run it earlier in the day instead of later in the day.
Right. They can always change that time.
That totally makes sense, Derek. I mean, that's what I was, thinking the whole time was I was like, they're pushing it if they're going to run it at 6 or whatever.
No.
They would probably have to run it earlier in the day.
The Superstar parade was done earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Just changed the time.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, like, what about props? Like, the path they take would have to be pretty clear of HHN props.
Right. Exactly, because those props do come out into the streets and are around during the day.
Yeah, some props are around during the day. They're just covered up with some tarp if it's too scary.
That's going to be interesting. I wonder if it goes up on the curb. But then you don't want people standing around, I don't know. All things just,
Just
stay
a lot of
within
movement, a
time.
lot of movement. Move props in, move props out. Do the parade. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Got
interesting.
to see.
Hmm.
Got to see.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So, how do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about the IPs? I know everyone's. Am I right on that? Is it just like maybe I'm different? Josh says the originals are better than the IPs, which most of the time the original houses end up being the best houses. But as far as building hype, I mean, in the general public, like what is it, Goblin Feast or whatever that is that gonna? Oh, no one's like getting excited for that. Like,
Well, not until until they start to see it. I think that like once, you've got people going through the houses and are just like, "Oh my gosh, this one's fantastic. You got to go through it." That's usually how it is. Like you can't tell much by the name and some pictures.
yeah,
Right? So you kind of go through the house and then other people get other people hyped about which one was the best one. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like sometimes it comes out a little flat until
I think
people get the experience it and then they're like, "Oh yeah, this is amazing." So
it's the IPs that build the hype ahead of
too.
time,
Yeah.
especially for the more casual fans. And but I mean, it's hard. You got to have what 4 or 5 usually original or IP houses. Are there that many movies that come out each year that's like worthy? And then how often can you get back into the classics?
Yeah.
Like Jason or Michael Myers. So it's tough.
It is. So I think it's just a wait and see, I don't want to like have any like solid judgments on anything until I can go through some houses and I can, hear what, everybody else is thinking too and,
Because you already said you don't not an Insidious fan.
No, so it doesn't make any difference to me. To me, it's just a scary house,
Yeah.
right?
So that doesn't hype you up.
No,
But what would?
But I'm weird, I guess.
My question I'm leading you to is what would hype you up? What would be? Would it be Stranger Things? I mean, I know you love Stranger Things.
Well, no, I mean, there's nothing new in Stranger Things just yet because they just caught up last season. So no,
Right.
I'm glad they're actually taking a break from Stranger Things, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I mean, like, I just love the event just in totality. So there's nothing that's, I mean, like when they did a Michael Myers one or a Jason one, and there was, Michael Myers around every freaking corner, that was the scariest house I've ever been in. But the thing is that like, so the darkest deal, I fell on my butt. I got so scared. I Scooby-Dooed backwards and fell on my butt. And then the Last of Us house. That one was hilarious because of one of the scare actors. I jumped, he jumped, I jumped, he jumped. It was hilarious. So
I enjoyed. Remember that? Was it the house on Haunting Hill? Was that Hill House? Was it Hill House?
okay.
They had the big tall from Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like that was a good house.
Right. So I mean, it doesn't, to me, they're all scary. Or there's some fun ones in there. But no, there's nothing that's gonna be like totally like gonna hype me up because I'm not a big scary movie fan.
What if next year, Nikki, they did a Stranger Things like totality house, one that was from season 1 to the very end,
like what they did with Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like, like you go
that'd
through
get you hyped.
every, season has like each section has a different spot.
Thank you, Josh. The Haunting of Hill House.
There you go, Josh.
Like they had some good characters in this.
Yeah. Well, like Lock and Key. Lock and Key was a great kind of suspenseful show on Netflix that I was like, oh, that'd make a great house. I would really like Lock and Key. So I mean, there's a few ones that are like more suspenseful that I would watch. But no, I would love that. If they did a Stranger Things all in, start to finish. But
a new like amazing.
How about you?
Haunted or a scary movie doesn't come out like every year. It doesn't seem like so.
No, and they're a little different now than they were.
I tell you what, we get me excited.
What?
And I think one will happen. I don't think one will ever happen. Obviously, I'm on record saying The Creature. That would be an amazing house. That would be so hyped. A lot of people would be hyped for that. And that may happen one year.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
I don't think there's ever going to be a Scooby-Doo house, but I would love a Scooby-Doo house.
Yeah, where the ending would always change, where they pull the mask off and they're like, it was Mr. McGregor all along.
Yeah. Because there's like all the classic monsters from the cartoon could be in like the house, or a lot of them scaring you. And just every now and then you walk around a corner and there's Shaggy yelling, "Zoinks!" or something, right? Scaring you.
Honestly, it would be fun. Because not all houses are scary. Right, the Beetlejuice house that one year was not like scary so much as it was just a fun house to walk through. So, and I like that. I like the variety of houses where, okay, like I'm really getting like really high, or like really, I guess, intense. And then you go through a fun kind of house like that. So
it's never going to happen.
No, it won't happen. But
God, that would be so good.
It would be fun. It would be a fun
I would love it. Scooby-Doo. People love Scooby-Doo. The meet and greet is always like, I think that is the most popular meet and greet.
It really is. Well, I mean,
the line for Scooby and the gang.
Interactive too. They're so just over the top with their characters, and oh, it's great. It's great.
Yep. So some things going on with the Rix verse before we get to the Nikki verse, the Nikki workshop.
I've been busy.
Like I said, I am working on that travel platform. I have a grand vision. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish it, but at the very least, I have partnered with Expedia. So at least I will have a way for you to book hotels and stays and tickets for events through Expedia. That's my backup plan. Right now, it's the interim step and the backup plan in case I can't get my full vision. So there's links to that in the description box for hotel stays, Halloween Horror Night tickets, or just go to rixflixemporium.com, the hub website, reach everything from there, including, what's this?
Aloha Jax.
Oh.
Scooby-Doo meets Creature House.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Genius. Okay, sorry.
Could even have, if I remember some of my episodes, like the Harlem Globetrotters were an episode. They did a whole series where they had like celebrities.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Don Knotts was in one. I remember those.
Vacation Migration says Scooby-Doo has been around forever and every generation has a version. You're
exactly.
Right. You're right. So that, I mean, it transcends multiple generations.
From Scooby-Doo, Where Are You When I Was a Kid to, what was it, the 90s that had the live action?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo, when that first came out, the first ever live
Freddie
action.
Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every generation has a Scooby-Doo. That'd be big.
Yeah.
But anyway, Rix Flix, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, go ahead and check the description box. Get you back up, get you back on track with what you were saying.
Yeah. I was saying the Rix Flix Emporium even has a link to NikkiWorkshop.com.
Yes, and I've got some cool stuff up. This is why we were late, because I was busy creating stuff all week and I didn't have time to put it on the workshop. So it's up now.
I was busy scrambling, getting her pictures and creating the product on the website and getting the pricing and getting a variants and everything for you guys to choose. So want to do yours first?
We'll do that one first.
Well, first of all, before we get to Nikki's new stuff, that we still have these available for on your website, Nikki Workshop. That's the mummy coasters with the sayings.
Yeah.
The quotes. Are you insane? Get out of here. So for those of you drinking the mummy coffee, get some nice coasters. And
I just did this recently.
This is not posted yet, but this is coming soon. This coaster here, the official Mummy Coffee Company logo.
Yes.
Coasters are coming.
Yep.
So those are going to be on your website, NikkiWorkshop.com. And I think I can put those on the actual coffee. I'll give that a try.
Okay.
But now to what Nikki has been working on this week, getting ready for spooky season.
So bear with me. Okay. So these take a while. Okay. So they're hand painted, they're laser cut, hand painted, and then multi levels. So there's like 3 levels for each character. So that's multi-dimensional too. So this is up on the workshop. I only have 2 left. I have one that I saved for someone else. So
this what I'm holding in my hand right now. Someone's bought this one, right?
yes.
And then there's 2 others of it. Only 2 other than the one in my hand right now.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's those. And then what this isn't yet. Well, here, I'll show you what's up now.
And this should be when you go to NikkiWorkshop.com on the front page.
Right. So, and the reason why is because
easy
the
access.
frames, that's the only frames I have in that size. There might be more coming later when I can figure out another formatting. Now I also have them in, go ahead.
Figurine form?
Yes. So these could be either a bag accessory, so you can stick it on your favorite bag for the season. So I'll have all of the characters like that, that have the loop on top, so we can either make it into an ornament or you can put it on your bag. They're pretty solid. So they should handle pretty well.
Can I grab all these?
Yeah. Now I have another version of them too, where we can either you can do it as a pin, like I can put a pin on the back of it and you can, pin it on your clothes, or make it into a refrigerator magnet as well. So, and those don't have circles at the top. So there's 2 versions for circles, that like the bag accessory and the ornament. And then there's ones without the circles on top, that are for.
Now, obviously on the website, you know what the image, what they look like, but they have names like, this is Scream Face is what we call this one. This one, what did I call this one? I can't remember.
Creepy doll. I don't know.
Crazy Ginger Doll, something like that.
Right. Okay. So,
or Crazy Mike. Crazy Mike.
now I will tell you that we're working on some Chance and Jack inspired ones. I think you didn't do that one already.
I don't think I showed Hockey Mask. His name, Hockey Mask.
Okay. So make sure that you're actually looking at the name of it, so you're ordering exactly what you want, whether you want the magnet, the pen, the keychain, or the bag accessory.
Yeah.
So, I've tried to
Read
give
the
you all
descriptions,
the
read the
variants
title.
possible. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is each character is going to have something like this. Where's my other? Oh no.
You didn't bring up your classics?
I got to get the classic monsters.
I'll stall. Anyway, I don't know what she's saying about this. I guess she's going to do other characters in this type of frame, individual frame, I guess is what she was saying. There's one more new listing that she's going downstairs for. RixFlixEmporium.com. The hub website can reach this stuff on Nikki Workshop. It can reach the travel club. Guys outside mowing my lawn. Oh, here it is. All right. So this has been posted on NikkiWorkshop.com as well.
So that's the classic monsters version. So I only have 4 of those.
Focused.
Yeah. Okay. So those will be similar to this format as well. I'm not going to have, at this point, I got to figure out how to adapt them into a keychain type of situation. But I think they turned out really super cute. Like, it's hard to tell.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
The painting is a lot of work. Those are hand painted by Nikki.
Yes. So this one alone takes me over 3 hours to do. So let me think what else. But yeah, the classic monsters, though there's more coming, but there should be a Jack and Chance coming as well. And like I said, I'll have more.
You mean Halloween clown and Halloween lady clown?
Yes, exactly. All inspired. They're all inspired stuff. This is a real thing. I'm not. It's all inspired
by. Each one all hand painted by. I see her painting down there all the time.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, they're pretty labor intensive, but they are so cute. Like in real life, you can't tell how. Like, I mean, when you're just looking at the TV screen, how like multidimensional they are and how super cute.
See this one, Nikki? The next one you need to do is Mummy.
Okay.
For obvious synergy reasons.
Exactly. So each one will be color themed towards, so check back at Nikki Workshop every so often. I will try to update products as we go.
Tink Disney. These are currently listed on NikkiWorkshop.com.
Who said I'm so clever?
Or if you just go to the Hub website, there's a link for everything.
Thank you, Debbie. She said they look amazing. I'm so clever. I had to scroll up to see it. So yeah, there's limited quantities right now.
Limited.
So just be aware. I'm giving you a heads up, like some companies they don't. I'm giving you a heads up. There's limited quantities.
If you get more like that one, you only have 2 left.
Yes.
Are you going to do more of those?
If I find more of the same frame.
Oh yeah.
So I've got to find an equivalent to it, and I couldn't yesterday. I went looking for an equivalent, and I couldn't find it. Mm-hmm. I got to go online and see if I can make some more. But we'll see how well they sell. Like if they don't sell, then I'm not going to make any more because they're time consuming. But it's fun though. Like that's stuff like I enjoy doing. But I thought they turned out really cute. So yeah, and they're better in person than they are on screen. Like I mean, I'm gonna make one for myself for every bag. Like every bag this season is gonna have one of these little guys.
Oh, Sarah just bought one. There's only one. This was the one in red, Nikki. Only one left.
Oh, Sarah, which one did you buy? The red one? This one?
Is this the one you got?
Or was it the classic monster one? Which I thought was still so cute. This one's still adorable too.
One left.
I feel like it's the Home Shopping Network and there's like a countdown.
Yeah, you should have that.
I know, right? Thank you, Sarah. Shoot. I appreciate that. It turned out really cute though. That's awesome. The red one. Thank you, Sarah.
I think that's it.
That's it.
That's all we have.
Yep. So
what am I doing today? I don't know what I'm doing now. Should I just relax the rest of the day? Should I go live tonight? I don't know. This is typical, is it, of me?
Yes, let's talk, Sarah. She has a ton of frames.
I've done this, and the podcast here. What am I doing next?
Let's run out to the house. Let's go check out the house. So, do they know?
Yeah, well, I mentioned. I think maybe we should do that on follow that progress on Instagram at my Rix Flix. Let's just do like Instagram stories of that, and not like too much more.
Okay, I think maybe at the end we'll like maybe do a video on it. Maybe a get to know us, behind the scenes video. But yeah, so we're building a new house, so we'll take pictures and show you guys along the way.
Bearded Geek. I'm not watching soccer tonight. I have no idea what I'm doing. In 10 minutes from now.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, Flix, let alone in an hour from now.
Well, I've done the podcast. Check.
Check.
Well, now what? I'll have all type of stuff to do. I could do coffee stuff. I could work on the travel platform.
Go out to the house. Go live, Eileen says.
Go live at Universal or something, someplace, some theme park.
Yeah, no. Karen says not everybody has an Instagram.
I know, but I don't know if I want to do too much of that personal stuff on.
I know that's
platform.
The thing exactly is that like we love y'all and we want you to be a part of our lives, but we also want to have a separation, between like our real personal stuff. And
I guess we
share because we're
because it doesn't like affect anyone, but I like you guys can buy the coffee, you guys can buy the these and have them on your bags and stuff.
It's kind of human interest. It's kind of, like getting to know us maybe a little bit better. It's just, we don't do home vlogs and we don't do stuff like that,
Yeah, we're not really
lifestyle
domicile video.
Yeah, we're not really lifestyle vloggers. We're more trying to stay centered just on the theme parks and stuff like
that.
But
you know what Peter does when Peter does his renovations and stuff, Peter, the Potter collector, he just does it on like IG, I think.
Yeah.
Instagram stories.
Yeah, so
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what to do now.
Okay.
Let's go to lunch.
All right.
We'll talk about it at lunch.
Go to lunch.
We'll talk about it at lunch. So
everybody go to lunch.
It's noon. Everyone go to lunch.
Yeah. See you later.
It's over.
Yeah. Goodbye. Dumbest the magic, dumbest the fun.
See you next time.
Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out today.
I am.
Sir. Partner.